Here is my Stag Model 8 near completion. I do have optics on order for it, the EOTech with the magnifier. I think it's the HHS-1 kit, the 223 specific reticle in it. Other than that, all these other items that are on here, we'll run through them really quick. Muzzle brake came with the gun. It's pinned for New Jersey. Made it a little bit difficult putting on the Samson Evolution mid-length rail here. Reason being is usually you'd be able to take the gas block off, slide it off the front of the rifle, and put everything on from the front. What had to happen here with that pin muzzle brake was I had to actually remove the barrel on the gun, put everything on from the back end. There was a video on YouTube that showed it, and that was an easy job there. These are the Diamond Head iron sights. Did come with the gun. I don't see many Model 8s that come with them, so that was curious. I don't know if it was put on by the store I bought it at, or maybe more of the M8s do come with them. Wonderful, battle type sights. They're dead on, and I like the kind of sight picture you get from them. One upgrade, which was a gift, was the, let's see if we can get in there, Meprolite night sight here. It glows pretty good in the dark. The problem is when for it to be dark enough to have that glow, it's so dark you can't even see your target. So night sights have never been a big thing for me, but as I said, it was a gift, and I decided to put it on the rifle. You will have to, if you have a front sight tool. I think the standard is a 4-prong. You will have to get the 5-prong, and I'll tell you, even with the 5-prong tool, I still have trouble adjusting it. It just doesn't get down on the right. I end up using a bullet anyway, or a small screwdriver to adjust it. This is the Mako foregrip bipod. It does fold in and collapse just to be a bipod. It has relief for the pressure pads, which you can do for lasers, lights. So for instance, on my Phoenix TK11 here, you can see that we have that. Phoenix flashlights are my favorite. I probably have 8 or 10 of them. Every long gun I have that has a flashlight mounted to it has a Phoenix light on it. They are relatively cheap, and also has a permanent switch on the back there in case there's a failure or whatever with the pressure pad. Like I said, they're Chinese made. They're relatively cheap, but they are bulletproof. They're good on batteries, and they are ridiculously bright. Moving down the rifle here is the sling attachment by Magpul, and the Magpul sling. I do have the rear attachment. It goes on the end of the receiver too, ambidextrous, so it can go to either side. It's the Hogue grip. Very good grip to get over the stock one. The stock one's pretty plastic and kind of bites you a little bit. This one here's got the finger grooves, and it's because it's rubber. It just always seems to be sticky, no matter how clean you make it. And I think that's actually a benefit. Moving on here, we have the Magpul ACS stock. It has a storage compartment plus the 2 battery tubes here, and the extended butt pad. Because I live in New Jersey, this one, let's see if I can attempt to show you, this one here, if we go in there, that little hole right there, what I did there was I pinned it with a blind roll pin, so it can't be punched out. That pin stops the lock, so it's in the permanently locked position. This way, this stock, even though it appears to be adjustable, is not something for New Jersey that we unfortunately have to do. I was okay with the stock that came on the gun, but it just rattled and it just felt cheaply made. So I spent the money, got this, and even though it's not even being used as intended, it looks a little better on the gun, and it definitely this here gives you a nicer cheek weld, makes it more of a pleasure to shoot the gun. This is the BCM gunfighter with the large latch. Makes it a lot easier to charge the gun. Never usually in my way. Just another touch here. I did the painted roll marks right there. Both sides of the gun. I had some hobby paint and decided that was something I wanted to do, just to keep the gun make it a little less. I don't know, actually a little more like mine. But anyway, that is pretty much the Model 8. I will speak of one thing. Oh, on the internals, I did change a few things in the bolt. I do have the POF roller cam pin, which is supposed to be good for the piston guns. and also the BCM upgraded extractor kit with the stiffer spring. I did have some reliability issues in the beginning with the gun. What I did was in here the Spikes Tactical TS-T2 heavy buffer. As soon as I changed that, the gun cycled a lot better. So I recommend on the shorter carbines, if you get the heavy buffer tube and spring, or the buffer, you may see an increase in reliability of your gun. Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you saw a particular item on the rifle that you would like me to do an individual review on, I certainly can attempt to do that if you leave a comment. This gun here is weighing in about 11 pounds, so I know it's going to get a little heavier with the optics, but that's probably about all I want to bolt on this thing because it is starting to get heavy. Yeah, feel free to leave me a message, and thanks for watching.